Good evening, everyone. So, in today's webinar, we are going to see how to use SDK. So, SDK stands for Software Development Kit. Okay, so where you can find all this SDK, you can go to the Breeze Python SDK page. Okay, so Breeze project, you can see here, pypy.org project Breeze Connect, or you can just type in Breeze in Google Breeze Python SDK, you will be getting this page. So, let me show you. Okay, so if you click on this, so this page will get open. So now, okay, so this is the SDK. Okay, so the SDK starts from here, list of SDK methods. So we are going to see like how to use this SDK and how efficiently we can use it. So first of all, what we are going to do, okay, we are going to import this Breeze Connect library. Then to connect to the Breeze API, so this is the code for it. So you need to pass your app key here, then secret key and session key. This code you can find from here. So if you go to the API usage part of this Breeze Python SDK, so you can find this code. You can just copy paste from here and paste it, which I have done here. Okay, so you need to run this so your session will be get authenticated. Then you can call all other SDKs. So what I have done, I have first started with place order. So what I have done, you need to just go to the SDK methods. So place order. So this is the payload for the futures order. This is the payload for the option. You just need to copy and paste it here, which I have done. But you need to change the parameters for which stock you need to place the order, for which contact you need to place the order. So what I have done, I have placed the order for the Bank Nifty today's expiry for 47,200 call. And after passing all the parameters and running this cell, in the response, I have got success order ID 2024, and this is in my order ID. I have got the message successfully placed the order. Status 200 and error is none. Okay, but still we don't know whether the order has been executed or not. Okay, so let me place the other order also. So I have placed for 47,300 call with the same payload, just I have changed the strike price for it. So in the response, if you can see success, order ID, message successfully placed the order, but still I don't know whether the order has been executed. To check whether the order has been executed or not, what I have done, okay, I have called the order list SDK. So from where you can go get this order list SDK. So just if you go to the SDK methods, so order list is the SDK. You just need to copy this, change the parameters, and suppose if you want to find for the NFO, so you need to pass the NFO, then date, from date, and to date, which I have done here. So exchange code will be NFO from date 9:15 to 15:30, and I have find out the order book for the today's date. So if you run, so if you see, we have placed the order for the 47,300 call. Let's see whether the order has been executed or not. This is the order ID and order ID here. So if you see the order was been executed in the status, if you see go to the status field, you can see the order has been executed. But now see, this is the thing. Okay, every time, suppose if you place 100 orders, so every time you need to just filter out, you need to see manually whether the order has been executed. So okay, I will tell you the method how you can how efficiently you can see the order ID and whether the order has been executed and how many quantities have been executed and what rate the order has been executed. I will just show you that also. But prior to that, okay, first of all, we need to understand like how dictionary works. So if you see, this is the response which we have given in the is in the JSON format. Okay, so to understand the JSON format, let's see first of all how dictionary works. So what I have done, okay, I have created a variable called fruits. Okay, which is the type of fruits is dictionary. So this is the key and these are the elements of it. Okay, but what I have done, I have stored all the elements in the list. Then there is one more key, non-season fruit. Okay, banana. So suppose, okay, if I want, okay, what are the elements which are there in the key season fruits? So what is the code for it? So if you just type print fruits, season fruits like this, you will be getting the what are the elements in the season fruits? Mango, watermelon, and apple. On the same way, suppose if you want, okay, so what is the like if I want to print only mango, so what can be the code for it? Just I need to comment. I will just comment and the code for that. Okay, to find out what is the first element in the season fruits. So for code for that is fruits, season fruits, and this is the element. Okay, index of the element. So I will get the mango. So mango, watermelon, apple, and if I want to see the what is the first element in the season fruit list, so this is the code for it. And through for loop, how you can find out? So this is the code for I in fruits, season fruits, print I. So this is the code for it. Mango, watermelon, apple. You can see. So let's go to the first little bit difficult part of it. So normally, if you see the response which you're going to get from the SDKs, okay, will be in this format only. Okay, so what I have done, I have created a new variable. In that new variable, okay, so I have just stored all this success is the key, and this is the this is the list, and in that list, okay, I have stored all the elements which are in the format of dictionary. So order ID, exchange order ID, exchange code, NFO, stock code, bank nifty. So let me run this code. Okay. Suppose if I want to find what is the first elements in this list. So the code for it is new. Success is a dictionary name, and the first. Okay. Suppose if there are many elements in the dictionary. Okay. So there are many names in the dictionary. So if I want to find for the only what are the things are there in the first index, the code for it is you need to provide here the index number. So if I run this, so I'll be getting what are the things are there in the. So here was the key, and in the key, what are the elements in the first index? So the code for that is new success, and you need to pass here 0. So you'll be getting. Now suppose if I want to find the order ID. Okay, so this is the order ID. The code for it is like suppose now what I will do. Okay, I will be going into this part. Okay, 0. What this code will do is okay, it will come here. Okay, it will come here. Then from that, okay, it will take the order ID. So let me show you. This is how it's going to show the order ID. Suppose if I want the exchange code, so what I can do is I can do exchange code. Okay, this is the NFO. So I hope you have understand. If you have not understand, you can just go to the Google or in the YouTube. You can see the how dictionary works. Okay, because if you want to use SDK efficiently, then you need to understand dictionary. Then you can start seeing my code. Okay, what this is the basic code, and after that, okay, what I'm doing, you can see this video, and you will get to know many of the things like, and you can customize the code according to your needs. Now, what I have done in earlier now, okay, I have placed the order, just I have copy pasted the code. Okay, and I have run that. But the ideal way to okay to run any code or like if you can say if you want to place an order, the ideal will be store that okay place underscore create a variable. In that you paste this code here, then run that code. So the benefit, what will be the benefit? Suppose if I want to call any of the elements. Okay, now suppose if I want to know the order ID. So what I will do, so this is the place order. Okay, if you can see the place order. success, okay, here, and the order ID. So I'll be getting the order ID from here. So you can change every time. Okay, suppose if you want any other thing else than order ID, if you want to know the status, okay, so you can use this code for that. Suppose if you want to know the status, so what I will do is, see if you can see the status of this, the SDK, or you can say on the SDK also in the backend we call API only. So the status is 200. So there are many codes, okay, which you can write if status is equal to 200, then print this thing. So these are the things which you can do using this code. Now, what I'm going to do, okay, so today I have placed almost three orders, but I want to see, okay, what is the exactly the status, or you can say the mm, what is the status exactly, at what price the order has been executed, and how many quantities are been executed. To find that, see if you call this SDK, order list SDK, you will be getting so many responses. So to find out for a particular ID, order ID, it's difficult from here, right? You can't find visually every time. But to get from the code, okay, the code for that is, so let me run this part. So what I am doing, okay, so simple. So what we have done in the dictionary part, the same part which you are doing, okay, but you need, this is little bit advanced of it. But if you practice this part, so definitely you're going to understand what I'm doing in this code. So for order in order data success, okay, so for the reference, you can see this part. So this is something which I'm doing here. It's kind of similar to that, not exact. If order ID is equal to order score underscore order ID, I'm comparing this order ID. Okay, so I'm taking this order ID and I'm equating to this order ID which we want to find out. Okay, what is the exactly status? So this is the variable for it, order underscore ID. This is the name of the variable. And if I run this, so what I am doing, okay, print order ID. First of all, I'm printing the order ID. Status is order status, average price. So the status means whether not that API response wala status. The status you can find here also, that's the status here. But the status, this is the status of the order. So if you see in the response, here you can find the status. So this is the status executed. If order ID is equal to order ID, okay, print what I'm just to find out exactly for which order ID I'm doing that. So to find out that, so I'm just printing the order ID. Status is equal to order status, average price, and executed quantity. So here in the code, if you can see in the response, we don't have the exact executed quantity. Okay, so to find out that how much for the quantity which I have ordered and how many pending quantity are there. So this is the quantity which I have ordered. Okay. Then how many pending quantities are there? This is zero. So if I minus that, so I will come to know like how many quantities have been is been executed. So print status is 200, or sorry, the status of the order ID, then average price, total executed quantity. If order ID is equal to for a particular order ID I'm finding, and if I get that, I don't have to run for all the order IDs. Okay, so to break that, so I have written break. So let me run this code also. So you can see the status is executed, average price is 1.4, and total executed is 15 for the order ID 24387. If you manually do so every time what you need to, so you have to see visually कि ये order ID का whether it's been executed or not. Okay, so suppose there are 100 orders, so every time you can't see. So to minimize your filtering part, okay, visually, so you can use this code. This way you can find out for many of the order IDs whether, and you can start printing for all the order IDs. This is the similar thing. Okay. So let me take forward to you further for the stock token part. So many of the client mail us like how to find the stock token. So to find out the stock token, first of all, let's go to the Breeze SDK, Breeze Python SDK, back to index. So there is an SDK name called get underscore names. So this is the code you need to copy and which I have already done here. So what you need to do, okay, store that thing in variable. So storing anything in the variable, okay, makes your work easier. Okay, suppose if I want to find a particular field or whether like you can see in the order status. So this will help you out in like finding exactly what you want. So breeze dot get underscore names, exchange code is equal to NSE, stock code is Tata Steel. What is the exactly ISEC stock code? Okay, to for that the code is print. So this is this I think which I have stored into the variable, and this is the stock token level one. To find out that print ISEC stock. So let me run this and print ISEC underscore stock and ISEC stock token level underscore level one. So this is the stock token level, ISEC stock token. And for level two, okay, this is the only change is 4.2 factorial. Here it's 4.1, here it's 4.2. So ISEC stock token level is 4.1 factorial 3499. You can say ISEC stock token also, or ISEC stock token level one also you can say. Now let's find out how to find out the ATM of any contract. Okay, so to find out that, so I'm just finding for the Nifty. So so I have stored that into the variable quotes breeze dot get underscore quotes. This you can find to WebSocket also, but for the simplicity, I have what I have done. I have just run this SDK get underscore quotes. So this is the code for it. So you'll be getting the response in the JSON format. So the things which I have done in previous cells also, the same thing which I'm going to do here also. So quotes, success, then the so this thing is in the list. If you see, so only so find out the index and the LTP. So this is the first index we can say. So the in the list, the indexing starts with the zero. So code success zero LTP. If I do, so I will come to know what is the exactly current price of the Nifty. So let me run. So 21,917. And the nearby ATM strike will be around 21,900. Correct? So let's find out how we can do that. So the what you need to do. Okay, this is the code for it. Code success zero LTP. You will be getting the LTP. You need to divide by 50 first of all. After dividing that by 50, okay, so you'll be getting, so let's see how it works. Oh, 38.34. So I will just round this one. So if I do a round, it's 438. And if I multiply 438 by 50, so I'll tell you what is exactly this 438. So 438 into 50 if I do. So I'll be getting 21,900. So first of all, you need to divide by 50, then you need to round, then you need to multiply again by 50. So this way you will be getting the ATM of any contract. So this is the thing which I have done here. Now, what is this 50? So 50 is the exactly the difference between the two strike prices. You know, Nifty, the difference between the strike prices of Nifty are in 50s. Okay, 21,900, 21,950, 22,000, 22,050. So these are the how Nifty strike prices are available in the market. So you need to find out the difference between each strike price and you need to divide that. So this is the number. So similar way I have find out for the Bank Nifty. So this is the code for the Bank Nifty, the same which I have for I have done for the Nifty. The same you need to just need to change the parameters. So the what is the LTP of the Bank Nifty? It's 46,460. So you can find out 46,500 or 46,400 can also be the you can consider, but 46,500 will be the best one. So if you see the difference between the strike prices of Bank Nifty are in hundreds, like 46,500, 46,600. So this is the strike price. Sorry, this is the difference number. First of all, you need to take the round. First of all, you need to divide by 100, the LTP. Then you need to round. Then again multiply by 100. So you'll be getting the nearby strike price, ATM strike price for it. So this was the thing from my side. So just go through all this code. And if you face any issue, you can mail us to breezeapi@icicisecurities.com. So this is the mail ID. You can mail your query on this mail ID. So we'll be answering to your queries. So the one question like this is like how you can use SDK. So the webinar is about SDK and how efficiently you can use. See, you can copy paste also from here and we're getting the response. But like how to use efficiently, like suppose if I want to find out the order ID, if I have placed 100 orders and to find out the exactly for this order ID, what is the status and at what price the contract's been executed and how many quantities are executed. So to find out that thing, so the code for that is this one. So this will help you out, okay, to write all other conditions depending on this condition. So this way you can do for all the SDKs. Okay, the response will be getting the JSON. You can call tradebook for tradebook also. Then if you want to option chain codes, okay, you can find this way. So this is a code for it. You can take this as a sample code and build your logic on this, but you need to customize many of the things here so according to your conditions. So let me check any other query the client has mentioned or not in the chat box. So where you can find out the SDK. So Breeze Python SDK you need to write in the Google. Okay, just search it. Breeze Connect, this will be the page. If you click on this, the SDK page will get open. So this was from my side. If you have any query, you can just mail to breezeapi@icicisecurities.com. Okay, we will be there to assist you in solving your query. So thank you and have a nice day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to never miss an update from ICICI Direct.